A very good afternoon to everyone. I hope you all had a refreshing lunch today. We shall now commence online technical session 4. It's my honor to introduce our keynote speaker, Mr. Rajendra Asuri, sir, Senior SCP Business Technology Platform Consultant at Covestro, with extensive experience in SAP cloud technologies, enterprise digital transformation, and intelligent automation. Mr. Asuri specializes in designing and delivering SAP BTP solutions that integrate artificial intelligence, cloud services, and advanced analytics for large-scale global organizations. His expertise spans SAP integration suite, extension suite, AI services, and generative AI frameworks, enabling organizations to accelerate their journey towards intelligent, future-ready enterprises. We are truly honored to have him with us today. I request everyone to welcome Mr. Rajendra Asuri, sir, with a warm round of applause.
Hello, hi everyone. It is truly an honor to privilege such an esteemed gathering of technology leaders, innovators, and researchers today. My name is Rajendra Asuri. I'm a senior BTP consultant based on Pennsylvania, USA. I'm currently working with the Covestro, which is a world-leading manufacturer for polymorphs materials. Over the course of my career, I have had an experience to work with the intersection of enterprise technologies, cloud computing, and intelligent automation, and helping large-scale global organizations. Let me share my screen here. So my areas of focus, including today, SAP BTP technology platforms like enterprise system integrations, especially in the automation areas, like artificial intelligence and generative AI in enterprise ecosystem, how we are going to use. So the best practices and the cloud architecture and digital transformation. These are the areas I'm going to cover today. I'm excited to share all insights, experiences, and ideas that I hope will spark meaningful conversation and inspire new thinking among all of you. So thank you for having me here, and let us make this truly impactful session together. Imperative. So this is mostly how the business in real time is going actually. So business today need to move faster than the previous. Like earlier, it's like we have a world system, so we are very slow and expensive and hard to integrate, upgrade most of the times. So digital transformation is no longer optional. It's a survival need for the most of the businesses. Like organizations must modernize to stay in the competitive world actually. So why I'm bringing in the context of understanding of SAP BTP here. SAP BTP having a lot of customers, like if you take any domain, medicine, medical domain, insurance domain, banking domain, utility domain, you take any domain, it is one of the big hand in this entire productive market. So it has a lot of procurement model like a GTS, and it has a lot of trading modules like so it's a lot of procurement modules law. So all these modules come together in an umbrella, which is nothing but SAP BTP. It brings all the data, analytics, AI, and integration in one place. So it helps organization extend enhancing their AI SAP customers. So this is what this is where the Gen AI is moving from lab experiments to real-time business use cases here. If you see the third point, Gen AI related point, it can automate the content, taking the decisions very fast and workflows intelligently. And so this is how the real world, like chatbots we have having. So this is a deployment scale, like how many earlier it's like a deployment to the one region. Now we can deploy at a time in the same all the regions. Yeah. So this is the deployment scale. What is the deployment scale? Like for example, what is intelligent automation at scale? So how the RPS are going to work like? So it eliminates the automation eliminates the repetitive manual tasks. Like for example, the organization is having a different kind of same repetitive task. It is going to remove, and it will make an automation. Like for example, RPA boards are handling those things. AI-driven architecture makes an automation smarter and self-improving themselves. So nowadays we are building we have a cloud co-work. So there's a lot of more things we are integrating with the cloud with SAP. So like self bots is going to generate single bots and multiple bots is going to generate. Those are a lot of things we are building in even our organization also now. So what is the convergence of BTP plus Gen AI and automation here? When BTP, Gen AI, and automation work together, it impact multiplies. For example, it will take the decision. It is not waiting for the orders. If it is, if it meets certain parameters, it is automatically taken care. Some approvals and workforce is going to trigger automatically. So the process is inline actually. So this is the not in a theoretical way. It's actually everywhere. It's implementing in the real-time business scenarios. So this is how actually the real world industry implementation, what is going to happen. So these are real examples from industries like chemical. We are working with the chemical manufacturing industry right now, which is one of the leading and world's one of the best manufacturer actually. That's what in my introduction I had told the same thing, like shows how SAP BTP solves actual business challenges on the ground. So measurable outcomes, cost savings, speed and efficiency, proof of these technologies work beyond theory and productions actually. So it's not just like a theory, it's working really in the production. Yeah. For example, if you are moving from one old system to another, there is a roadmap strategy we have actually how we are going to migrate from one system to another system. So there are a lot of challenges actually we have from old system, legacy systems to this new age technology systems. So how we are going to handle these? There is a proper roadmap also we have we need to take care when we are talking about the business actual real cases. So clear roadmap aligned with the business goals especially. Yeah. The best time to start a digital transform. This is the very best time to start at digital transformations. Actually, that's I want to say. Like almost 9 out of 10 companies considering digital transformation at top priority at this moment. So we have a lot of investments. Not only here, every company in USA most of the times they are investing a lot into the AI right now, like especially AI cloud co-work line of things. So the one bot can create another bot. They can do. They can take over the work. But ultimately, the one point is the work, the tokens usage is also one of the point, actually, the main discussing point right now. It's not about how much speed the AI is going to build the technologies and how much you're able to deploy the scale. The thing is the business, how much at the end, the business has to give the requirement to the bots. They had to build it, but the business keep on changing the requirements. Sometimes it may take months, many months sometimes. So the token uses, how the token uses, so that has the very prime point to use all these digital technologies at this moment. But I'm pretty sure it is going to clear, it is going to optimize very soon. Yeah. So this is how it is going to be at this moment. So yes, let me go to the third screen. So the global market digital transformation is like it will be like if you see this chart, this is the estimation for the 4.4 trillion market by 2027. This shows a massive scale of investment happening in the worldwide, enormous business opportunities we have in the worldwide as a consulting purpose and research orientation. Also, there's a lot things are going to happen. So almost 6 out of 10 customers are already moving to the cloud, and that directly connects to your work like expertise like SAP BTP consult demand for the BTP more skills. Like in this way, I can say like this, there are a lot of skill gap we have actually. So if you see these key challenges, actually what we are facing for the point one, systems and data fragmentations. For example, if you see the different departments use the different systems that don't talk to each other. So if you see, there are a lot of different departments we have, like HR departments and like procurement department. They don't talk to each other. Their system is different. This system is different, right? These are some challenges actually I'm bringing here. So for example, if you see this demand and real-time decisions. For example, if you want to take any decisions here, so it is not a real-time sometimes. So what is going to happen in the business? Business need instant decisions. It's not like based on the reports, last week reports, or it's not like that. Business needed immediate decisions, right? So there is a skill gap also. We have not enough people who understand actually the function business and as well as the technology together. So this is the one of the main skill gap for any people in the business right now. Why? Because the technologies are evolving very fast. The developers are not available to develop that. And point like companies want to innovate faster, but speed less and IT in the same time, right? So they want to reduce the people and they have to speed up the skill set of the people. So this is how these the enterprise transformation imperative is going to happen. Like there are a lot of investments going to come. There are a lot of research options we're going to get. There are a lot of optimization we're going to get. There are a lot of so any environment like in cloud or BTP or any technology you take, anything, it's going to be the huge in the market in future. Is upcoming until 2027 within 1 or 2 years. Yeah. Coming to the next slide. I just want to give some introduction toward the SAP BTP digital core, so the database, data management, integration suite, extension suite, and AI and analytics. So coming to the database and data management, it's like just like any other database, like SAP having an enterprise database. Earlier, it is used to call as the function is same. I mean, yeah, like all other database means it's like it is used to call as SAP ERP, and now it's as SAP S4 system, SAP S4 HANA, and now it's moved to cloud. So this is where all our data business data is stored and managed. SAP HANA Cloud brings all data together for better reporting and decision purpose, like master data governance, ensuring your data is accurate and consistent and trustworthy in all the environments. It's simply put on the right data in the right place, the right time, so that you can get the good decision, right decision. I mean to say, like what is the integration suite? Like integration having a different aspect, as a BTP level. Why? Because if you want to connect any system, like it's a SAP system or non-SAP system, any system, if you want to connect, there is a one middleware system is required for the SAP. Like it is for the security purpose, and if you want to see the records what actually is coming in, incoming and outgoing, outbound services, we usually call in the technical way, like there are different ways we can connect. Like API management, we have API management means how many services we are hitting, okay, what is the load of the services, if you require any load balances there in the technical side. Like cloud integrations, for example, if you want to cloud AWS, Azure, like so Google Cloud, anything, for example, if you want to connect any cloud, this is the way, one part of SAP system, one SAP module you have to consider. Like there is a one more thing, B2B. Like for example, there are some customers. For example, I have a Microsoft company is my I have one company, some XY that earlier I worked with the MongoDB. That is a one company. If I want to integrate that company to my current company, the Covestro, there is one more component called like B2B integration, which is the EDA integration. We usually call it as. So these are all the optimizations. Earlier, we don't have this much facility. After digital revolution, actually, I want to say like after digital revolution, we got all these things in a simplified manner into the integration suite. Like we have a lot of open connectors. For example, if you are hitting to the SAP system with a HTTP, sir, you don't need to implement anything. You just has to use. Why? Because there are a lot of inbuilt libraries we have in the integration suite. So this is the beauty of the digitalization. So you don't need to write much code. You have already a lot of predefined libraries, actually, I want to say, so you can use them. Okay, there is an extensive suite. What is the extensive suite? SAP BTP comes with a lot of optimization, as I mentioned earlier. Like so we have a low code no code approach. No one is writing a code right nowadays. They are just simply using the technologies and like digital tools. For example, we can use the cloud AI, we can integrate the cloud AI, so it will bring a lot of code we can optimize. And there are a lot of limitations when you are using the enterprise data, especially. Okay, so there are a lot of for apps by limiting this feature, like so we can't give the entire access to the business access to this cloud or any outside tools. So the business also want to build their own tools, like they have the work zones, like build apps, so which is a low code no code tools. With these codes, the SAP customers are going to build their own applications. Like for example, some if you want to build a mobile application, mobile services, SAP capability and smartphone tablets, the same application this is also going to provide. So it will work for both websites and as well as the mobile application sites. So AI and analytics, as I mentioned earlier, AI. So there are a lot of services also we have in SAP. SAP, we used to call it as SAP AI and AI Launchpad, Analytical Cloud, and Data Intelligence. We have one more thing called Data Sphere. Data Sphere is nothing but one of the biggest module in SAP, which is nothing but it is going to model the data. For example, we have the data, we have to model the data, we have to train the data. So for that, we are using the tool called SAP Data Sphere, which is nothing but data science. Out of the world, we used to call it as a data science, but in SAP, it used to call as a data sphere. So we will get the data from a data sphere, we'll modelize and we'll use this data to train the AI models. So based on that, we can take any quick decisions and we can bring all the reports and we can take the decisions very quick and we can create a workflows, we can create a BPAs and all these things. And so by using AI core services, we have an AI Launchpad in SAP. All the services we're going to configure here like a dashboard kind of thing. It will run in the dynamic way in the real cases. So all these technologies, so making SAP more cloud related and as well as so more digital transformation level. So there are a lot of proposals we have right now. SAP BTP with the blockchain. So those are also currently discussion is currently going, and there are a lot of things now. For example, in the coming to the security aspect, today we are thinking as encryption decryption is the most one of the secure mechanism. We don't know tomorrow what's going to happen. Some quantumization is going to come and they can decrypt. These are the manual process earlier we used to do. Like now we are integrated with a lot of things as like SAP integration suite and AI classification for taking the decision makings and all. So if you see the result actually how it is going to it's a minimum it's a minimal touch points like approval cycles like so these are all reduced drastically and the results improved a lot. You can see here it's rightly here. So if you see the global energy utilization, like the approval process and all the minimum things, it's a critical industries actually. So they require more attention and more approval required more. For example, if someone is forget something, so they have to intimate, so they have to keep on reminder something like. So these are the AI related tools actually we have deployed. So for this, if you see this global energy utilities, asset management related things, so 40% reduction in the unplanning things. And if you see the multinational retail group, why? Because this is the company, this is not only belongs to the USA, it is a multinational company. So there are a lot of ways, the tasks like monthly, there's a different countries using a different kind of these things actually. So there are a lot of ways still is there to improve, but these are the ways we just optimize in most of the things levels by using this latest digitalization modules or technologies what we have right now. Yeah. So yeah, let me go to the next screen. Yep. Bring all these developments to this manually to this so cloud technologies. Like for example, if we build already the technology already in an old version, now we had to export or import or we had to use the migration tools from that technology to here. And going forward, we had to add some extension here and we had to scale this technology. We had to deploy in various countries. This is how it is going to usually work. So going forward, since we used all the cloud technologies here, going forward, using these technologies related to giving the access to the AI, it's more easy actually compared to the legacy systems. Yeah, this is how it is going to, the migration is very important from any transition from any technology, any module, any old module to a new modules actually. I would like to thank you, one and all. So yeah, I just want to reiterate my point here. So one, anything what we are going to build or what you're going to develop is at the end, it's going to be the real use case. Yeah, for example, we develop a lot of chatbots and chat BTs. Like for example, how the tokenization is the most important thing. One such aspect, like in real time, business is not going to give the requirement that much fast. So today they are going to give the requirement in real time, and in 2 days they are going to change complete requirements. Sometimes in a month they are going to change multiple times. At the time, if we are giving, so we have to handle this kind of a tokens. How we are going to utilize, considering all the real business scenarios, how we can reduce the token costs and all. when you are using a cost. So these are all the areas we have to think in mind when you are talking the real-time business scenarios, when you're talking the real-time business people. So this will help the business. How we are going to optimize the cost of the business? What are the pain points we have to consider? If we can build any LLMs, we can bring it onto the table. So we can feed more modules and models to that, and we can optimize the cost to this companies, organizations, right? So I would like to thank you one and all on this note. Once again, thank you very much.